Oh, I got another lovely, lovely day at home. I was just thinking as I was getting my coffee, I got a new set, dirt cheap. I love it. But they don't have saucers. Like, what the fuck? They don't have, I mean, they do the plates, but they don't put anything outside, only inside. I was like, oh, I want a whole, like dining room set, whatever. I don't know. How you say that? How you say that in English? Speak English. China set, whatever. I don't know. It's such a weird ass language. 8:50 in the a.m. 8:50 in the a.m. I still got my ex. I guess in my heart too. I don't know. It's been a year. It's been a year, and like March 23. It is Sunday, fun day. March 23rd, 2025, allegedly. We know it's more like 10:25. The sun, it's kicking in already. It's kicking in. It's hot. So I was thinking as I was getting my coffee, like, the chosen people. You think the chosen people live in the damn desert? Or freezing? Well, actually, the desert, you freeze at night and burn during the day. They are the chosen people. And then Neanderthals too. That's why, they freeze. Their ashes every year. But people don't think, So, I wanted to talk about something and I forgot already what it was. Oh yeah, the Commonwealth. You better watch out. They're taking their mask off, right? What do you mean you're joining the Commonwealth? The United Slaves, that's what it's called, the United Slaves, always being part of London, the city of London. So, but people say, not all whites, generalizing as racist. I guess that's the trade-off, getting rid of the IRS, and then they say, well, we'll pay tribute to Britain, and I don't know. I'm subscribed to this channel, and they just posted that Charles said yes. Oh my God. I mean, like, maybe the 4th of July, it's a multi-million-dollar industry. People, that's where people never go to the beach. They go to the beach or something. Or they set up their terrace. Spam. Supposedly, I got so excited because supposedly I found butter. Some basic as mother freaking butter. Plain butter with no nothing. And I was gonna say my seamstress, but she's not my seamstress. She's a seamstress, I guess. His language is crazy. She said, "Oh, go over there. It's really good. It's really wholesome butter. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it. It's super yellow. They put eggs in the butter. I don't think that's part of the recipe. Why? Why can't it like I don't remember. I'm almost 60 next month, and I don't remember what butter looked like. It tastes good though. What it look like? Why it's so damn yellow? I don't know. I don't trust nobody no more. So the United States is joining the Commonwealth. What is the fourth commandment? I don't know what it's like in English, speak English, but it's to honor your father and your mother.
Head to the genre section to find decade 20s gems covering country, hit music, indie.
I guess, I mean, where is it?
Hip-hop, rock and alternative.
They're like a motte. They're all like, I mean, basically they're all Arabs calling themselves Germans, germs, and Brits and shit. So their shtick is the whiteness. I mean, this color. The membership club. And the itty bitty bitty tiny European peninsula. I don't even know what's the story. I don't even know what's the story. Why is so much hatred? I mean, besides the fact that they are like way more superior. You know, but why? You know, like I understand, you know, after Waterloo, you know, alleged Napoleon, that nobody can prove that he existed. Just like Bill Gates and Elon Musk managing. This is Mexican toast. Nobody can prove, you know, that is like Elon Musk is supposed to be managing the CEO of like 12 mega transnational corporations. And still got time to be tweeting all day. It's still got time to be giving interviews I don't know, it seems like everybody. Not a day go by that I don't see another interview. So how many are there of Elon Musk and Bill Gates and all Napoleons? How many there were? So Russia, you know, was ruling most of the peninsula, the European peninsula. So what changed so bad? And not only that, we know because of that university of more than 1,000 scientists in the Federation, led by Anatoly Fomenko. They discovered, I mean, it's not like they just going to the museums, going to like whatever, everything was in Arab. That is like, what's his name, Ewan? I forgot his name. Even he say, why do people like in silence? So I'm right, and I've been saying this for like more than 10 years. These are Arabs trying to pass for white. All of them, because I know that I've seen them. I don't know them, but the devils of the itty bitty Iberic Peninsula royal family. They look so effing Arab, just like they look like cousins of the so-called president of Dominican, aka Republic, which ain't Republic, it's a brothel. They look like cousins. They got like this. This is one of the traits that this thing start blowing up. I noticed that when I lived 35 years in the United States. So I'm kind of like an expert in phenotypes. So like Bush. No, Orange. Orange got bushy ass eyebrows. I forgot about that. And then they put in pictures from old time, and he got that trademark Arab, kind of like what they call Gallego in the Iberic Peninsula, hairy ass motherfuckers, like down to here, like bushy ass, like, see, this motherfucker ain't white. And then he went like, oh, I love to dance. I always love to dance. He called this dancing. I mean, that's a white thing, I guess. They think salt is a condiment. Well. So, yeah, that's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I ever saw those pictures. There's a lot of pictures of Orange. He looked like, like Sesame Street character. That's how exaggerated it is. And now it's all gray hair, so you don't see the eyebrows. Ay Dios. You don't see them. But they're all Arabs. They're all Arabs, and it don't matter, whatever, it's like a madness. Just imagine the madness of these racist mother freakers. Like, they ain't even white. Like Micron, that was a nickname. President Putin. It's so accurate, what Macron, Micron. Across the board. I'm not saying that there's some Caucasians. But are they really? These inbreds already. When Elizabeth died, I learned that she had 2 sisters. Retarded. That might be also the reason why they're psychopaths. I don't know. Well, the fact that their pineal gland is barely functioning. Of course, like they got pineal gland. Because that's their first response, right? Nobody can live without a pineal gland. Then Where was I? Yeah, I mean, they got it, but if it was healthy, there would be, like a nice color like this. And this is a healthy pineal gland. And also, like I always say, it's not all about the phenotype. Otherwise, there would be no genotype studies, right? And but the most important thing is the internal carbon processing, the melanin, which is the human. It is the human chlorophyll. So everything is changing. Everything is changing. That's why I'm like, raced against time. Because this mother freaking orange piece of orange, I guess, I don't know, is plotting something really awful. I mean, the way I see it, like he's kind of like, invoking the devil. Like Elon Musk say, summoning demons. And I don't know, he might, I don't know, just like, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I'm like, I'm trying, I'm in the middle of, scouting for real estate, and, and I think I found the perfect place. It already got 6 parking spaces. It's a new development. Is that how they say it in English? I know. Gotta make it up because I don't know those things. Neighborhood? No. How do you say that? I don't know. It's a new hood, whatever, And it's very nice. It is very, very nice, and it's fast growing. Because a lot of people are escaping the plantation, aka the United States. And what I don't like is that I don't have a lot of options, so I'm gonna have to do one of those stores. But like everybody else said, if you don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it. And they got a reputation from being really good tenants. Tenants, is that how you say that? I don't know, I'm forgetting some words. They're very good tenants. They never give you any problems, and they pay very well. So, God, I hope I'm not gonna get any karma from but come on, like people, I don't know. But I wanted to open a fruit store, vegetable store, grocery, produce, fresh, organic produce store. But I'm not sure, with colonized minds, I don't think that shit will last a year. And they'd be bankrupt. I mean, I'm not gonna do it myself. I don't have the contacts or anything. But if somebody, and I've been telling people, restaurants and really nice, up and coming neighborhood, pretty fancy bourgeois neighborhood, and I pinched myself. I'm like, is that really the price? I got a bargain. And I don't know, I was huggling. I was like, bitch, you gotta lower the price. And then I turn around, my friend, the lady the seamstress lady, she told me, oh, they just put a sign over there. And it's a perfect, it's just a land. She thought it was going to be, because it's like in a good neighborhood and, a lot of traffic. I mean, human traffic, because over here, we still got people who walk. Not as much as we used to, but, so that kind of traffic. And the other traffic too, and it's kind of downtown-ish. My sister called and it was like, it's sold already for 6 point, I don't know. I'm not gonna say mines, but I'm like, just because they no longer live here and they've been having, they're not here to be answering. So I made friends with this lady. She got her store and downtown, and she told me from the get-go, I might be, I'm leaving because everybody's dying, and we're not replenishing. It's not like, oh, they die, but they already got tons of nephews that can just take over. No, bitches don't want to have babies. I mean, like, oh, scary shit. And I'm like, I gotta remind myself, I already made it. I already lived. I already have whatever, and I didn't travel because, I don't like traveling. I like traveling, but staying there like 2 years. So that's not very feasible sometimes. Who knows in the future? I mean, my cousin, I think he's about to become homeless, but they don't really live here. They go back and forth to the city. So I'm like a spider moving my web. Like, I have an extra bedroom. Come over here. You don't have to pay a lot of rent. And then they take care of my cats. Hopefully, they fall in love with my cats. You're right. They already got a dog. But, the problem is that their children, they don't like it over here. So it's only my cousin and his wife. But, hey, they don't even have to pay rent if they help me with my roommates, my birdies, my plants, and my kitty cats. Look at him. That is a beautiful love story. I got him when he was this little baby. I got her when she was like a little rat, and she still have a lot of trauma. Whatever, they throw her in the cemetery. That poor little girl, and she's an Angora cat. So can you imagine being this bourgeois and being homeless? So she. That's why I want her to be a mother. Hopefully she will stabilize, but she keeps going in heat every month. This is her second time. She's almost out. And it wasn't as wild as the first one. The first one, she was like, I couldn't even, hold her. She was all swollen and she was screaming. I was like, oh my God. In the US, it's once or twice a year. And this is like back to back, last month and this month. I don't know, she's pregnant. I don't know. They say it's 5 months. The baby is, I guess it's gonna be 3 months. So I don't know. It might be a miraculous pregnancy. And then I have birds over here. They got their nest, like in the, what's it called? I forgot what it's called there. On the rooftop. There's a lot of nest. There's a ladder nest, and it's just like life everywhere. Children running around downstairs. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, like, I love it. But I do want to go away. I want to get away, like in a year, like a month or two, because I don't like traveling. So if I travel, I stay there a long time, and hopefully I like it. Otherwise, I guess I'll move to another town in the same country. I love to go to Argentina because they're starving, and they got a lot of leather goods, handbags, shoes. They got shoes, leather shoes. We're not allowed to have leather shoes over here. I mean, you can have it like custom made and stuff, that's why I need to start traveling, just overnight. There's a town not too far away that they told me they do custom made shoes. So we'll see. If I find custom made shoes, then that's it. My life will be perfect. But not that I worry about shoes. I love flip-flops. So anyway. I mean, I got shoes. I brought shoes, but I'm not gonna be lying. If it's not something that they're gonna pick me up in a car and drop me off in a car, I'm not gonna just destroy my shoes. Anyway, I really feel like my ancestors are with me, and they're happy to have me back. I might be just crazy, I don't know, but and so I went to see it, and it's a tiny little house. It's an itty bitty tiny little house, and but like I say, I'm going to demolish it. And I'm gonna hope I can keep the garage, because they still got a garage. Why they got a garage? I don't know. When they have 6 parking spaces outside. So I want to live there on the second floor. Like put a fence for my kitty cats, my plants, pots, and downstairs is gonna be like an orchard. Just to have my own trees and stuff, and the kitty cats and birds. I'm telling you, people staying in the United States, in the ghetto, that's the biggest ghetto ever. Like, even the fancy suburbs, come on, there's nothing. I mean, there's still some, I guess. My niece just went because I have an uncle dying of cancer, so that was her favorite uncle. So she went to see him, and he lived in Plano. In Plano, it's like an hour from Chicago. Like, it's very sad. It is very sad to see men so stupid. His first wife was just like a whore. I mean, like, I'm not even like exaggerating. Remember, I was like 10 years old. They took us over there, and she was in their bedroom, laughing, talking to men. I mean, like, I was I was like 10 or 12, I forgot. And I noticed that she was always locked up in their bedroom like that. And everybody kept telling me. My grandma, she suffered so much because she saw her son, like that. But all of them simps. Simping run in my family, unfortunately. They all get together with this garbage. They already got children, whatever. So now he got this Brazilian woman, and of course she wanted just her citizenship, and she's a real She's a real estate agent. And she really don't. He's by himself with terminal cancer. I was like, I kind of told him, you're an idiot. You know, why you come over here? You got miles galore. He was like a CEO of this chemical industry, whatever, transnational. He was always traveling. That's how he met her in Brazil or everywhere. Whenever you gotta go to the doctor, you go to the doctor. That's it. You take a plane and that's it. There's people like that in my group, Neurotics Anonymous. There's this lady, she's like 300 pounds, and she said, oh, I'm not gonna be, she wanted to throw a dinner for us. But she's kind of like crazy like that. I was like, okay, throw a dinner. Oh no, I won't be able to because I gotta go see the doctor in LA. So who's the chosen people? Tell me, who's the chosen people? I'd be like, and my uncle, you know, my niece said it's just like a huge mansion and by himself, and his children drop by a little bit, and that's it. I don't know. For me, it's like with my father, if I was told my father and my mother, you know, I would be like, okay, so time to quit my job, you know, and enjoy the last chapter of their life. You know, and they don't care. They know they're gonna have regrets when they're gone, his children, whatever. Everything's so fast, you know, so successful. If they were so successful, they would be willing to modify their behavior, their jobs, their hours, or whatever, you know, to take care of their father, who gave his whole life for his children. But I don't know. It's like a curse. I hear this everybody. It happened to me too. Shit, I really did not appreciate my parents fully, especially in their older years, you know, and stuff. And you know, I felt like I was like, oh my God, I'm an orphan. I felt like I was 12 years old. I was like, how can I be an orphan at my age? I'm too young to be an orphan. And I was like, well, like 56, 57. I was like, I'm still in shock. Because you don't realize all the shit that they do. This energetic field that is holding everything together. It's like a glue. And it's like, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. And my father, who, you know, part of his life he was an alcoholic and a rageaholic and whatnot, and like my mom kind of like keeps saying that he was useless. And look at him like, you know, it is very, very, very harmful. You know, when your mom and your grandma is talking shit against men, they don't say it's your father, but I used to hate my father for a while, you know, just because, you know. And yes, he did really awful things. He kicked out my grandma a couple times. She was just there to take care of all of us. She was just cleaning, cooking, everything, and like it was pretty awful. But at the same time, you know, shit, I mean, he's the head of the household. And looking back in retrospective, you know, like he did the right thing. Because I mean, like, oh, that's a minor thing. And yes, he inherited everything. But maintaining it is a lot of work. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it now, like, oh my God, it's like, I don't want cash. I don't want cash. I mean, I'm gonna leave some cash. You gotta have some liquidity, but it's like, oh hell no. It's only 3 pesos, but I'm going to be investing in something that it's like, and it scared me because my sisters is like, maybe they're very smart probably. They don't tell me how they're investing theirs. But I worry because I'm like, shit, I don't want to have a homeless sister. Don't burden me. Because they don't have to. They don't have to, if they, and they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to like I give them ideas and we're like, come on, it's just like, this orange piece of shit he's looking to depreciate the dollar, for one. He's looking to, like, you're talking about the roaring 20s all the time, talking about like all this crazy ass shit, and nobody talking about what is that going to mean for the Mexican peso. I'm like, I mean, like, if I have something, tangible, I don't know. So, I don't know. I wasn't even going to talk about TMI, but, I mean, I just want to maximize it because, I don't want to go to a senior home until like my 90s, late 90s. I don't want to, if I can help it. I don't want to be a burden for my family because my family is just like, they're all crazy, self-centered. We had a family reunion, which is like, it's too soon. I thought it was too soon, but okay. So everybody was like, okay, so it's a holiday weekend, whatever. A lot of cousins came out and their wives and stuff. It was beautiful, but she was only worried about them. And I mean, they all got wives and they're very like helpful, very, very, my sister not once during the day was like, okay, let's sit together, let's hang together for a little while, something. I did not even exist. She did not even look at me. And she was hosting, passing bread and, working her ass off. I mean, if you're putting the house, you should not be doing nothing. But anybody but her family is like totally destroyed, psychologically destroyed. And I was like, damn, just these women are like something else. Ice cold. Our brother just died and just thinking about hosting. She was the hostess with the mostest. Even the next day, a bunch of them slept over there, some slept over here, like whatever. I was like, I could not even do anything for them, and they wanted to leave early. I'm like, okay, so bye-bye. I'm like, they just left. We got here like almost at 1 a.m. So, and then like, what the hell is gonna be thinking about hosting? Like that. I mean, I love to host, and yeah, everybody here, but you're gonna scratch yourself with your own hands. I'm not be like, I'm in shock. I'm like, nothing, to say like, how you doing, anything, She haven't paid me one visit. I moved here in December. Not one visit. And that's it. We're only 3 left. Only 3 left. And it's like, that's too many. 3 too many, And like, I mean, her world is her husband. as it should be. But wait, it don't kill you to go like, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna go there, have some coffee. Well, she don't drink coffee or tea or whatever. Nothing. So I guess I get it, guys. You know, I was born to be free. I was born to be free. And wait until I get very comfortable, free, and by myself. Then they're gonna be coming and knocking on my door that they want something. And I don't know what I'm gonna say. But say like, remember when I first got here and I needed your guidance, I needed your support, and you know whatever. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna say F you, too late. What the fuck? I mean like, these women are like totally gone, and they don't understand why you know everything is the way it is. Why our men are like. They got no support. That's what women do. That's like, you know, support our man. And, you know, it's all about sweetness, tenderness, and that shit is gone. Bitches are like, oh my God. You know, I go to the groups and it's like, they were like, it's like the roles got inverted. They all talk about sometimes that their husband, their boyfriend is too like sweet or something. And then there are the ones that is like, oh, he never say he loved me, he never said this, he never like, who cares? You got a roof over your head, nothing is missing, right? He's providing you, that's it. Oh no, they want him to be gay, they want him to be this, they want him to be that. They wanted to be a tiger in the bedroom. They wanted to like, and I go like, wow. You know these are human beings, right? No, men are human beings too. No. It's just like, always like, making these comments like, you know, he's like this, he's like that, but never trying to get in their shoes. No empathy, no nothing. My baby sister, she's more like that too. She's like, I mean, she's very, very in love with her alcoholic husband. But never mind. He's much better now. He is much better now in life. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather have an alcoholic husband than not having a husband at all. They already stole my parakeet. They stole my effing parakeet. I just bought her. I was waiting like 4 months for the store to bring the female parakeets. I got her like 4 days later. I got out and was like, where is she? She was gorgeous. She was really bright green, like this color. I guess that's why she got coveted. And I said, thank God the canary don't sing, because these ghetto mother freakers, they would already stolen too. Shit is dire. Poverty, it is like people, you know, are struggling. You know, but bitches, they think like, oh no, everything is great, because they go to the factories, they go to the whatever, work 8 hours a day, and they got money. They got money now. They don't need nobody. They call that shit money themselves. You know, like, okay, whatever. You know, they're suicidal. Gynocracy. Anyway, no. I wasn't even gonna talk about this. It's like, well, congratulations, United Slaves. You're joining the Commonwealth. Yeah. And Canada is joining NATO. And no, the EU. I heard Canada is joining the EU. Well, Canada is a colony of England already. I mean, like, just like the United States, except the United States, they celebrate the 4th of July, which is madness. Madness. You are subjects. of the queen. It's not a king. That shit is a queen. And the moose. And the moose. And the moose. There was this gay guy who used to have a talk show. And they talk about Camilla. And something like, they said, oh, Charles' hair or something. And he said, it must be the moose. The moose, that she looked like a moose. No, but I mean, because over there's no like freedom of expression like we got it over here, you know. Over there, like, forget about it. If the royals, they target you, I mean, like, good luck. So he said, it must be the moose. The moose. She had the face of a moose or something. Now everybody says she's a tranny. Everybody's a tranny. Just chew on that for a little bit. That's why women are crazy, because, you know, growing up looking at the movies and the models and everything, and they all look like skinny, like no sagging skin or nothing, like boom. I mean, it is crazy. It is crazy, but, you know, sound about white, you know, like, that's what they do. So everybody buy products, everybody, consumerism. You gotta make women dissatisfied. And of course they're dissatisfied. I mean, like, who's gonna have these arms? Come on. And look at Hollywood. Who got women's arms? Nobody. In Hollywood, they got six packs and everything because they're trannies. Everybody's a tranny. Like, I'm like, wow. And I kind of like suspected it, but I really like, sometimes I don't have time to be like. But now the whites are spelling it out. Everybody in Hollywood, you know, like MK Ultra, whatever, they torture these babies and they do sex changes and everything at the age of 12, whatever, genital reconstruction, whatever, like, unbelievable. Even Marilyn Monroe. And of course, it's like, you know, a transsexual is always just gonna be grateful and thankful. You know, I mean, for some reason we have like some joie de vivre or something. I mean, not everybody. I mean, like Jennifer Aniston, I'm like always that bitchy personality. But all of them are like, damn.
The best music of this decade so far with the brand new 2020s.
I mean, I don't know, but it's like they all look like. That's why it's like the anorexic fashions, the Victoria Beckhams, oh my God, it's just like. But then again, you know, the whites always been ugly as fuck.